you are. I was just thinking of you. This is Dallas's ship. But there's a way to move this ship on board, I'm sure of it. The figurehead has certainly caused a commotion lately. But then again, so have the doors downstairs. You'd be surprised. A ship like this holds many secrets, dying to hear them.
Malady smiles.
Well, you've eschewed your pretty little mask, haven't you? And besides, I know everything. Meister Siva is one of a rare breed. She'd do anything in the name of a cause, and her cause happens to be you. We'd better not leave her waiting. She's the founder of these Seekers, and your kind can reach astounding heights. Meister Siva, a place called Driftwood, hosts a putrid fish, putrid dwarf. You'll probably find it.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey. Off we go, then.
You made it, Godwoken. Good.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add Ship's Captain. Undead is a name I wasn't expecting to call you, mind. When Malady revealed the truth to me, I was unprepared. But Lucian works in mysterious ways. It is his will that brought you to us. The Divine is the avatar of all the gods, my friend. It was through his spirit, and maybe one day yours, that the Seven do speak. You may not speak to him directly, but he is always guiding you. In this, you must trust me. I won't let the Fallen be forgotten. I'd be no better than Dallas, no better than Alexander, if I just... To think that whelp spawned from greatness. He deserves no better fate than his silent monks. Or he's down there now, guarded like some precious jewel, rather than leashed and flogged like that. Amazing to think those of us in the Order once assumed the gods were with him. Other Godwoken. When Lucian died, we waited. We weren't the only ones who noticed either. We found Godwoken, housed them, fed them. But let's leave the past in the past and reach for what's ahead. She's not exactly a seeker. She's not exactly an elf. I don't know how Siva came to know her. But there are times I admire.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before...
Driftwood, of course. Little fishing village. Not very welcoming, but you'll brighten it up, I'm sure. Meister Siva's there too. My leader, she held the Seekers together when we had every reason to fall apart. Think of her as a teacher. The powers of the Seven stir in you. Keep Lucian...
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. That's right, Godwoken. Another
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
She sighed.
I know. Just be careful. Nothing. The ship is live.
Her eyes flicker.
Thank you. We were...
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea.
There's an odd mark on the side of the figurehead. Battle damage? Weather staining.
It all searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. The pain intensifies. It's spreading past...
Path to salvation. Sendelius.
The figurehead continues its vigil over the seas. The detail is remarkable. It looks like it could turn around and incinerate. Searing pain race. The pain in your arm subsides to a dull tingle. The surface of your bones is already searing pain. The pain in your arm subsides to a dull...
Show us the path to salvation.
The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager.
You made it out. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure you had it in you, but I'm glad you did.
An amused expression crinkles the crow's feet at Iffin's graying tail.
Nice to meet another so-called Godwoken.
He looks deep into your eyes.
Cute. I'm gonna hunt down my old pack leader and find some answers. The lone wolf... Say, on the way there, I could use someone to watch my back. And it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. Like I said.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you. As you approach, the silent monk puffs. As you approach, as you approach.
This boat's a treasure. Dallas wouldn't know what to do with it. Let's team up, you and me. What do you say?
He drags a comb through his beard. His face bears the...
Melody says if we can get the ship to...
How you doing? You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It goes... la 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 la... or something like that. It's pretty catchy, but I can't remember. Oh, she opened it and... All right. Go to the nose bit of the ship. Open the book. That's always entertaining. For me, anyway.
Melody says if we can get...
Yeah. You creatures with your legs. The ship dances to the tune you sing it. It goes...
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if we can't get this tub moving.
You approach the figure and find yourself face to face with an undead skull. Its bone is intricately...
Oh, please don't stare. It's tiresome. Yes, and had my mask not been stolen... Human! Alas, I am naught but bone until I can find a suitable... But you're quite right. I am not of your kind. Thankfully, there are answers to be found. I simply need to get to Reaper's Coast. To return to the Black Pit's excavate the only treasure worth digging. I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Alas, I was not the only one there. Though they caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions. Still, it's good to be on the move again. They simply asked me what I was doing there. I may have used the phrase pathetic mortals. Damn fools. The faster we leave them behind, the happier I shall be. Is that so? Perhaps we could find an arrangement that benefits... I know your habit of leaving people behind on boat. I need to travel to the Black Pit's oil field, near Reaper's Coast, given how well you handled yourself in Fort Joy. So, how about it? I travel... Really? Really? There's no accounting...
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to... The wood groans and creaks. For a moment, you square a face. The face vanishes. The anguished face... The door remains unmarked. The door remains closed.
Hey! You're here! There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way into Dallas.
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters, so what'll it be?
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
Hey, don't I... So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very interesting. The old band back to... Look at me.
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly.
But I'm not the same. I want to make sure you understand. Well, you don't get it. I'm dangerous. Can you do that? Do I ever? At the time, I wanted you to defend me. I didn't really... Something like that happens again. You do what needs to be done. Deal? Well, or...
She pinches your...
I knew I could Let's go, Chief.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints...
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help...
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold. All right then, just... I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is...
The Seeker has removed one of her gauntlets in order to flex...
You must be starved for company to linger around here, friend. No, they had a stand, but maybe it was just the lack of food and rest. I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bolt or a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The hammer won't stand for that. You and half of Rivalon, friend. But no, he hasn't made a sound.
The Seeker throws a toxic look...
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the main mast and use her... Don't worry.
Pretty nice ship, eh? Captain Losa. Has a ring to it, doesn't it?
A young Magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She notices you observing.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So, Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's stare hardens into...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel. Get away from him, sorcerer. That's... all right.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oil. The gem bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly.
Magister Ranley, Corker's...
We've braved the joy, and I lust for further adventure.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least...
by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation.
spotted something.
The door seems like any door. At least the wood grows. The face vanishes. The word goes unheeded.
No entry allowed through the...
The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you, and a shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door.
I am summoned. Speak the password. Yes.
Just one more moment, please.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap.
An undead, eh? But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Especially when it comes to their rescuers. To whom do I owe my... I see no cause for alarm. I'm not some uneducated simpleton, you know. I'm a prisoner, of course. That infernal Dallas woman left me trapped here. Too weak to escape. Why torture?
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding. And I have particular skills that she sought. Healing...
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his...
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is... a blur. Trust me. Convenient is the last word I'd use to describe the...
He takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeves...
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Well, you're painting...
If this one was enslaved by Dallas, then he could still be...
Something tells me that he'll only bring us work.
Anyone who faced enslavement deserves our sympathy, not our blades. Leave him.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist.
Call me Tarquin, and consider me at your service. We're barely acquainted. Why should I tell you anything personal? A fine sentiment, but I have nothing revelatory for you. I am as you see me. I must admit, despite what you did to me, so if you should cross paths again, be sure to leave... No! This piece... The Magisters left me weakened, but this... You after something? Looking to... You after something?
It's been cursed. Ah, the armor set is complete.
You after something? There's likely not a soul aboard. Perhaps you could enlighten me on your method someday. But not...
I'm a I click and clack as my death. I suffer. Find me miserable. No, 'tis ignoble to wish. Mumsy? Is she here? Mumsy, where are you? 'Tis I, Boop. You.
The cat begins to...
Any friend to Mumsy is a friend to me. Oh, I don't know. In the direction of over there.
The cat purrs.
Tell Mumsy to come back soon.